My school going child is not drinking milk. My school going child is becoming very weak. My school going child is not putting on weight. These are the common concerns every mother has. Whether they get together in parties or weddings or any functions, or if they go to the doctor also, this is the first complaint they tell about their child. So if you are also among one of those mothers, then this video is exclusively for you. We mothers want our children to drink milk, and if they don't drink milk, we try all our level best to make them drink milk by adding sugar, by adding lots of milk powders, changing every month. There are so many milk powders which mothers keep changing just because they want the child to drink that one glass of milk in the morning and one in the evening. And if you ask children doesn't want to actually drink milk. Most of the children deny, but just because mothers are forcing them, they keep drinking milk. Today I am here to tell you about some facts about milk and also about calcium. Namaste. I am Dr. Sameera Reddy, Naturopathy and Yoga doctor. We also get many parents who complain like this about their children. But most of you doesn't know one fact which I am going to actually burst the myth about calcium and also about the milk. Do you know, or can you believe if I say that milk doesn't contain enough calcium? Or if I say that there are number of foods which contain more calcium, in fact double, triple, 10 times more calcium than 100 grams or one small glass of milk. Isn't it surprising? So let us talk about all those things in this video. We drink milk, we compel our children to drink milk because we have been taught to do so since generations. Our parents also drank milk, our grandparents also drank milk. Milk is very commonly used in India in every household. So it is a notion that we all carry since generations that milk is good for health because it is a complete meal in itself and it is rich in calcium. So it is good to develop the body, especially for growing children, so that they can grow stronger and very healthy. Tall also, because it is good for the bone health. That is only because we think that calcium is rich in milk. But unfortunately, milk doesn't contain that much amount of the calcium so that it should help you in growing tall or healthy. Let us say there are so many other foods. In every 100 grams of each food, how much calcium is there, we have to understand in order to actually speak about whether milk has sufficient amount of calcium or not. You will be surprised to hear from me if I say that the vegetables which you are eating every single day has at least 2 to 3 times more calcium than the milk, that glass of milk which you are giving to your child. And there is one more fact which you do not know, that one glass of milk which you are forcing onto your child is actually a burden on your child's system. Because we think milk is rich in calcium. That is the first myth we carry. The second thing is that actually when we drink milk, because of the composition of the nutrients which are present in the milk, it depletes calcium from the body. That means it's a burden on the body. In order to get that milk digested, our body takes the minerals from our system. So where are the minerals stored in the body? In the bones, that is in the bones and teeth. So all the minerals are taken from your bones and teeth to digest that one glass of milk which you have given to your child or you are drinking yourself. So recently I was giving a diet chart to some lady, because when anybody is healing, somebody has some infection or inflammation in the body, I tell them to go just blindly with the milk-free diet. Milk and milk products absolutely not allowed. in my diet, especially when they are healing. So immediately she asked, milk is necessary because I need calcium for my body. And she is a postgraduate actually. She did her PhD. Okay, she might have done PhD in a different subject, but still, this is the basic knowledge every household should be knowing. Many people are still carrying the notion that milk is very good, milk is a complete meal, and milk contains lots of calcium. And if you need to get that abundant, adequate amount of calcium for your body or for your children, you need to have sufficient amount of milk every single day. But unfortunately, it is absolutely wrong. So now let me tell you clearly how and why. Let us take 100 grams of each food material and see how much calcium is present in other foods. If you take 100 grams of milk or one medium sized glass of milk, it contains 125 milligrams of calcium. Okay? So if you are drinking one glass of milk in the morning, medium sized glass, and one glass in the evening, so 125, you will be getting around 250 mg of calcium. But actually you will be needing approximately 1000 to 1200, if you are pregnant or if you are a child, that range is given. So 1000 to 1200 mg of calcium per day. And there are simple vegetables, very humble vegetables, which contain more amount of calcium. Just let me read it for you. Soya is become very common because it is good for health, it is rich in proteins. Many people take soya in one or the other form. So they take soy milk or soy paneer, which is called as tofu, or in fact the soybean flour is also taken in the form of chapatis or mixed with the multi-grain flour so that they can make chapatis and other things. They also make the soy granules and soy crunches so that they can prepare some curries, which is a very good substitute for proteins, especially those who are vegetarians or even vegans. Okay? And soy contains approximately 600 milligrams of calcium. Can you believe this? Which is almost 5 times more than that one glass of milk which is containing 125 mg of calcium. So think wise. Don't force your children to drink milk from now onwards. Give them plenty of vegetables, plenty of fruits, whatever they want to eat, let them have. But don't force on the milk. It is not as good as you think. Okay? And amaranthus is a very humble green leafy vegetable, which in Telangana and in Telugu states like Andhra Pradesh, we call it as totakura. It is very common in every field in India. Every single individual eats this. But do you know, if you are taking 100 grams of amaranthus leaves, it contains 270 milligrams of calcium, which is twice the amount of the calcium which is given by one glass of milk. So imagine, you are missing on these things. So instead of giving these foods, if you are forcing yourself or your children to take that one glass of milk, one thing is that you are getting less amount of calcium. Another thing, the calcium which is already there in your body, stored in your body, that is in your bones and teeth, is depleted to digest that particular milk which you have taken. Okay? So sesame seeds or til seeds, it is very common, and especially in this region of India, like in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. In ancient times, our forefathers and even now we use til oil for cooking, especially in winter and rainy season. So til oil is very good for this region, and almost all the Ayurvedic preparations, the oils are made from til oil as a base. Til oil used in many medicinal preparations also, and for small children who are born, and for the pregnant women, and after the delivery, everybody, til oil is used for regaining the strength and many other things in the body. And if you start taking sesame seeds or the til seeds, it is one of the best thing that can happen to you, because apart from other nutritional benefits, can you imagine about 950 to 1100 milligrams of calcium it contains in 100 grams of til seeds. So just imagine, you can roast them and eat, you can make tahini, you can make chutney, you can make anything, or you can just take 1 spoon of till seeds in the morning and in the evening. Just imagine, you are getting about 950 to 1100 milligrams of calcium, whereas 125 in 1 glass of milk, and for 100 grams you are getting about 900 to 1100. Isn't it surprising? Spinach, even the spinach also contains about 135 milligrams of calcium in it. Almonds, everybody eats, so it has become actually a trend to eat almonds. So everybody eats, and if you are taking 100 grams of almonds, that contains about 265 milligrams of calcium, which is very good amount, very good amount. So if you are taking the combination of 2 or 3 foods which I have just mentioned, it's more than enough to fulfill your daily requirement of calcium. So you can be very strong and very healthy, and you need not think of osteopenia or osteoporosis, because whatever the foods you are taking, that will deplete the calcium. Okay? And there is one more food, the green leaves, which is very, very rich in iron also. It is very good for many other health problems. That is drumstick leaves. Drumstick leaves contains about 440 milligrams of calcium. It is a good amount actually. And ragi, everybody eats ragi. These days ragi has become very common, but otherwise ragi was more common in certain parts of Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. So they take ragi in the form of ragi java or ragi malt or ragi mudde. So this ragi contains about 350 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams of ragi. So it is quite good amount. So apart from this, your figs or anjeer, it contains lot good amount. Your cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, whatever you are taking, contains good amount. Your fruits also have good amount of calcium. So everything I can say, all the seeds, nuts, fruits, vegetables, whatever you are taking, everything almost is similar to the milk, and 70% of all the vegetables and fruits and green leaves especially contains at least 2 to 6 times, 10 times more than the calcium which is there in the milk, that 1 glass of the milk. Sarson ka saag is very common in North India. Sarson ka saag is that mustard greens they eat very commonly in with the dal or without dal. It's very common. So this mustard greens is very important. It's very healthy also. Apart from other nutritional benefits, it has about 140 milligrams of calcium. Even this is also more than the milk. And general beans, vegetables, whatever you are taking contains 135 milligrams of calcium. Your chena, the Kabul chena or the black chena, whatever you are taking, even this contains about 170 milligrams of calcium. So roughly if you take any vegetable, it has tremendous amount of calcium in it. So why not take these vegetables, which also contains lots of antioxidants, lots and lots of fibers, and lots of calcium, apart from other nutrients like vitamins. Trace elements are more common only in these fresh fruits and vegetables. So this video is made exclusively for you because today is the beginning day of National Nutrition Week. From today till 7th of September, every year National Nutrition Week is celebrated. So on this occasion, I want to bring certain awareness about the foods which you are eating, which you might be knowing the nutritional facts, and certain foods you do not know, and you are also carrying certain myths, not just you but from generations together you are carrying certain myths. So I wanted to focus on these humble foods which has lot of nutrients, which are of lot of nutrient value to your body in making you more stronger, improving your immunity, removing all the toxins from your body, keeping you healthy so that you can never get these chronic or lifestyle disorders in your lifetime. So I hope you got the points which I have just mentioned. Otherwise you can just go back and listen to what I just said, and do not force your children for drinking milk. Instead, you can make some vegetable juice for them, you can make some salads for them, you can make some soups for them. so they will enjoy along with the meal whatever you are providing. So many people in India go to school just by drinking one glass of milk. It is good to just fill your stomach so that for about 2 to 3 hours you will not be hungry, because that is the burden on the system. It is taking such a long time to get digested as well. So I want you to just let your children enjoy the fruits, vegetables, and all the fresh foods which are available instead of that one glass of milk. Okay? And not just this one glass of milk, you're adding sugar into it, which is again bad on the system, and you're also adding lots of milk powders like Boost, Bonvita, Horlicks, and all of you know that it doesn't contain any nutritive value. Okay, so do not go, do not force, do not buy all these things. Just give them the natural food, which is very good for health. Okay, we'll be coming up with some more videos in this week, and until then, keep practicing this. And you can also go back to our channel Mythri Yoga Naturopathy Center to see some other videos which are on yoga, on certain diseases, on nutrition, on salad preparation, and many other things. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and I request all of you to kindly like this video, share to your loved ones, and if you are new to our channel, definitely you must subscribe so that you can support us and invite more and more wonderful videos, informative videos from us. Thank you so much.